Chapter 10 Measurement. Read on. Measurement is a part of our daily life. We need to measure different things. We need to weigh vegetables, fruits, rice, etc. Before buying them, we need to measure the length of a cloth before getting it cut for making our clothes. We measure out liquids as we pour them out of bottles. The temperature in the weather reports tells us how hot or cold it is. How hot it is. We use a thermometer to know how hot a body is. A doctor uses a clinical thermometer to take your body temperature. The normal body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius. If the temperature is higher than this, then you have fever. Temperature is measured in degrees Celsius. Scientists who study the weather also use thermometer. They use a special thermometer called maximum and minimum thermometer. The highest temperature of the day is called maximum temperature. The lowest temperature of the day is called minimum temperature. How long does it take? We see the time in the clock. A clock has an hour and minute hand. Some clocks also have the second hand. These are called analog watches. Watches that are worn on the wrist are called wristwatches. Stopwatches are used to time sportsmen in a race or time taken for doing experiments by scientists. They can measure time accurately, even in parts that are smaller than 1 second. Digital watches show time in numbers. 1 minute is equals to 60 seconds. 1 hour is equals to 60 minutes. 1 day is equals to 24 hours. A fact. In olden times, people measured time using a sand clock or by noticing the position of the sun in the sky. How big is it? You have used a ruler or scale to measure things. The reading on a scale stands with 0, followed by number 1. The readings are in centimeter. Each centimeter is divided into 10 equal parts called millimeters, mm. Very smaller things that are measured in mm. A salesman in a cloth shop uses a steel rod, which is 1 meter long, to measure the length of a cloth. A tailor uses a measuring tape to measure the size of your chest or trousers. The distance between two places like your house from your school or two cities is measured in kilometers, km. 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 meter. 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter. 1 centimeter is equals to 10 millimeter. A fact. In olden times, people used body parts to measure length. How heavy is it? The weight of objects is measured in gram and kilogram. We buy many things by weight. We buy fruits, vegetables, pulses by weight. Things bought in large quantities are measured in kilograms. 100 grams is equals to 1 kilogram. A weighing machine is used to weigh your weight. How much is it? The amount of liquid that a container can hold is called its capacity. Liquids are measured in liters. We buy many liquids. The label of container tells you how much liquid it contains. Smaller quantities of liquids are measured in milliliters, ml. 1 liter is equals to 1000 milliliter. Quick recall. A thermometer is used to measure the temperature of a body in degrees Celsius. A maximum and minimum thermometer is used to measure the maximum and minimum temperature of a day. A watch is used to measure time. Watches are of different types: wristwatches, clocks, digital watch, stopwatch, etc. Length, height, width are measured in millimeters, centimeters, meters, and kilometers. Weight is measured in kilogram, grams, and milligrams. Liquids are measured in liter and milliliters. New words. Thermometer, an instrument used to measure temperature. Temperature, the degree of how hot or cold an object is. Digital watch, watch that shows time in number. Stopwatch, watch that can measure time accurately even in parts that are smaller than 1 second. Capacity, the amount of liquid that a container can hold.